How bad are the times we live in? California prisons. Did you hear on the news? This sex predator, and he had a record. Right next door where he lived was his lady, and she had a granddaughter, I think about 10 years old. Anyway, he come over, I guess you could say, to pester him, being friendly. And the lady didn't like the way the guy was touching her granddaughter, so she threatens him first with the law. Here's what he said. Go ahead and call the law on me. Please, call him. So she calls the law. They come and they arrest him. Now, as they handcuff him, and as he's being put in the back of the cruiser, he looks at the lady and says, and I quote, honey, I'll see you in 24 hours, babe. They take him to jail. 24 hours later, he's back out. He's back at his apartment. He walks up to the lady's door. I'm back. So she calls the law again. Guess what the advice the police gave her over the phone? Keep your doors locked. That's how bad overcrowding is in California. They know they ain't gonna get a damn thing for it. See, in a lot of cities, in case you don't know this, there's no misdemeanor arrest because of overcrowding. Judge has to sign an order, no misdemeanor arrest. That happened in Knoxville, Tennessee some years ago. A friend of mine I worked with was drunk. They always arrested him, technically, and took him to dry out for his own safety. They didn't one time. They just wrote him a ticket. And he said that he found out it's because the jails are just so damn full. Yeah. But to me, it's just the end of time. Just like his house arrest. Did you hear about that house arrest? There ain't no felon supposed to be on house arrest because they don't care in the first place. They put a felon up here, I think a bank robber, on house arrest in Dayton, Ohio. He trips it and sets the alarm. He said, to hell with it. Steals a car and takes off. He said, a house arrest, it ain't for the felons. He said, it ain't for the mean guys like me. He said, I robbed the bank. He said, why do I care about house arrest? Well, they eventually took him to prison. But house arrest is only really for the misdemeanors. You know, there's no bars there. All there is an alarm. They come after you. But it just... you know, technology, I don't know if it'll ever conquer this overcrowding. I feel sorry for the policemen, because if they're threatened, hey, they can lock you up. You know, that's not the, you know, policeman takes you to jail. They ain't got no control on how long they keep you. Anymore, you have to do something bad before you go to jail, usually a felony. I mean, in most cases, even if they run a record, if you got a record and you're just so damn overcrowded jails, you know, you got to do something real bad, you know, anymore. That's one of the reasons why you always hear a slap on the wrist. Always wondered why that was. Well, it was when the prison started to get overcrowded. That old slap on the wrist. That's where it started. I was reading online, the explosion of prisons really happened about 1987. But, you know, if you go in there, you get beat up. Boy, I won't name his name. A guy would know at church was found guilty on aggravated rape, I believe. They put him in prison. I know the boy, and he's cool. I don't think he'd ever do anything, but he got with the wrong crowd. And my aunt got a phone call. He'd been in prison about a month. I didn't know he was in there. She told me he'd been in prison, but she got a phone call one day. He'd only been in prison a little less than a month and already got beat up. If you go in an overcrowding system, you know, it's dangerous as hell. But you got to do something pretty bad anymore to go to jail or prison. If you're pretty much a law-abiding citizen, you know, they're not going to take you in. And we just live in some bad times. You know, you flip of the coin, we live in great technology. We really do. It's like I'm doing now. Videos. Who'd ever dream I'd be doing this? There's two. You know, this life is a coin, heads and tails. That's what life is. The bad part of it and the good.